before you were introduced to like evidence-based exercise, like high intensity training, how many days a week were you doing strength training at that point?
None.
No, okay, so that's when you got started into it. What was the
Yeah.
biggest barrier before you started strength training to then like transitioning to like evidence-based workouts, strength training workouts? What was like a barrier when you weren't doing strength training or that wasn't part of your routine? Or maybe there wasn't necessarily a barrier, you just didn't know the importance or like it or whatever the case may be.
Well, it was one of those things. I've been teaching classes for so long, and I always thought, oh, I'm just getting enough strength training or strength building in my yoga teaching, because I teach a pretty active athletic yoga class. And I thought, oh, I'm getting enough. I'm getting enough. I'm getting enough. And then I realized, I'm getting older. I should probably think about this a little bit. And just looked into strength training and realizing that, I really wasn't getting enough with just what I was doing. And not only not getting enough, I wasn't pushing myself, and that's huge. That's key right there, is pushing beyond where you feel comfortable. And I wasn't doing that.
Absolutely. We'll ask you a little bit more about that intensity piece, but tell me how you think that when you did start getting into strength training, whether that was, our virtual workouts or in a gym, just in general, how do you feel like you showed up differently to your yoga or the way you were teaching class? How do you feel like you were able to enhance your other exercise based on strength training?
Oh, much stronger classes. Yeah. Much stronger running. And just, so when I was strength training before, it was more in a gym with basically machines, and did a few dumbbells and stuff, but mostly machines. And I guess what I've noticed big time now from virtual training, from machines to virtual, is we do a lot more functional movements, which has helped me in everything, like just bringing in the groceries, moving furniture to clean, and all that kind of stuff, because it's using muscles that I use every day. Whereas when you're using machines, yes, you're getting stronger, but you're not using them in the same way that you're going to be using them when you're out for a walk or out for a run or whatever you're doing.
That's interesting. Let's take that a little deeper. I think, based on what Amy told me, that you are maybe a little bit skeptical, being an exercise junkie and like liking to be in the gym. Maybe you're a little skeptical, and that's totally normal when people have done strength training in the gym and then they switch to like a virtual and maybe doing it at home or sometimes in a gym. But talk to me a little bit about like what were you skeptical about, and then how quickly you were able to change your mind. Was it the first workout, the first exercise? Did it take a week or 2 weeks, and you're like, okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about what you were skeptical about, and then how you changed.
Okay. Yeah, when Amy was like, we're gonna go virtual, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna follow you because you're my daughter, and I love you, but I did not think I was gonna get as good of a workout as I can get in the gym lifting heavy weights. I mean, in my mind, I was like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. And Amy's like, just let me show you. And I'm like, okay, fine. You show me.